Hello everyone. Today I am going to explain the phylum Nematoda. What are the general characters and special features regarding the Nematoda and as well as common name of the organisms. So here the phylum Nematoda. It is a invertebrate phylum and it is also called as a Aschelminthes and also commonly called it as roundworms. Aschelminthes. So before phylum Platyhelminthes, it has a Aschelminthes. So Nematoda or Aschelminthes both are similar. So it is also common name called roundworms. So here this organism plays tube within a tube organism. Why it is tube within a tube means earlier phylums all are incomplete digestive system. So it has only one opening, mouth and anus is only one. That is why it is incomplete. But here means entry and exit with one place in earlier phylums. But in the Nematoda, tube within a tube means here it is look like a tube-like organisms and it has again a tube means alimentary canal. That alimentary canal start with mouth and end with anus. That is why it is like a tube and again inside there is another tube. So tube within a tube. So in the IPE 2 marks question also there. Tube within a tube organisms in which phylum and what type of coelom is present in it. That is the 2 marks question. So here you have to write Nematoda or Aschelminthes, even though some rotifers also having the tube within a tube organisms and the coelom is pseudocoelomate. This is the 2 marks IP question. Then these are free living organisms. Some are parasitic also. So in earlier phylum Platyhelminthes, flatworms, pseudocoelomates, parasite, especially endoparasite. So this Nematoda, roundworms also parasites. But specially these are lives in plant and as well as animal. For example, roundworms, ascaris in the human also, intestine. But some parasites also live in the plants. It cause wounds in the roots, especially in the roots. Root knot diseases, wounds on the roots cause the diseases in the plants also. In ascaris, ascariasis in the human also. So meanwhile it is some Nematoda organisms are parasites. They cause the diseases in plant as well as animals. They are aquatic and also terrestrial. These are triploblasticon shows bilateral symmetry. Always I am repeating Dr. TB. Diploblasticon shows radial symmetry. Triploblasticon shows bilateral symmetry. So these are triploblasticons. Triplo means 3. Ectoderm, endoderm, mesoderm. Then pseudocoelomates. And here unsegmented body. In before phylum Platyhelminthes pseudo-segmented body. Pseudometamers. Here also unsegmented body. There is no segments in the body. It is covered with the collagenous cuticle. Why? Because these are the parasites that are lives in the intestine of animal. Due to that escape from the enzymes of humans, they have a cuticle protecting layer around their body. So that is the adaptation. Unsegmented body covered with the collagenous cuticle. And it have a complete alimentary canal, that is mouth and anus, due to that tube within a tube organisms. And here the excretion done by the renate glands. Platyhelminthes, flame cells. And nervous system is nerve ring with ganglia. And these organisms are dioecious. First dioecious organisms from the Nematoda. Monoecious means single organism can produce male and female. But dioecious means sexes are separate. Male organism is separate, female organism separate. So here these nematode are roundworms showing the sexual dimorphism. By di means two, male, female. Morphism means by the external characters we can identify the male and female. So then what is the difference between male and female roundworms or ascaris example? So here male is smaller, curved posterior, cloacal aperture is present. Then in the female it is a large, straight and egg-laying parasite. So anterior mouth, posterior anus. So if the organism is curved, we can identify it is a male. If it is straight, so in the practicals also we have these two different type of ascaris. By the seeing of the curved tail, we identified as a male. If it is straight, it is female. And internal fertilization also occur. Some are oviparous, example ascaris. Some are oviviviparous, Eukarya. Already in the biology and human welfare, we studied the life cycle of ascaris and as well as Eukarya. Then the development is direct. Direct means there is no larva. If it is indirect development in some of the organisms, they can show the moltings. For example, ascaris. In ascaris, we have a rabiditiform larva. So it shows the moltings. Moltings means shedding of the body. Rabiditiform larva is the second stage of rabiditiform larva, infective stage in the ascaris, already we know. So some of the organisms having larvae, some are not. In the roundworms, example rabiditiform larva, they can show moltings. So example organisms, common names: ascaris roundworms, ankylostoma hookworm, Eukarya filarial worm, Enterobius pin, Trichuris whipworm. So all are related to worms. In the MCQ of MSET and NEET, they may ask the common names. So already it is very simple. Why? Because we studied in the parasitic life cycles ascaris roundworm. Then Eukarya also we studied filarial worm. So here remember ankylostoma hookworm. Hook means just like we hanging like with the help of hook, right? So in the hook we have a anchor company. So hookworm, ankylostoma. Enterobius pin. For example, girls or ladies using pins. So that pin is enter into the hair. Entero pinworm. Trichurious whipworm. So there is no code. You have to remember this one. We can eliminate easily with other. Ascaris round, ankylo hookworm, Enterobius pinworm, Trichurious whipworm. So this is regarding the general characters and common names. If you like the video, please share and subscribe. Thank you.